Hey guys, Chris from Southern Homesteading. Today we're going to do a little benchtop review on a budget red dot that I bought to put on top of one of my pistols. This is a Cvlife Wolf Covert MO4 with shake awake technology. Man, this thing was really affordable, and it's got a lot of nice little things in it. So let's dive into it. I'm going to show you what pistol I put it on, and we'll talk about a video that's going to be coming up with that pistol and this red dot in action. All right, so this is the box. This is what you will get in the package from Amazon. So I picked this thing up for less than 100 smackers. This model has been around for a little while. So in the box, let's open it up and see what we got. So this is a nice little cleaning cloth for the lens. This is all types of screws and tools and all sorts of things like that. You got a bunch of different length screws for different types of applications. All the tools that you need to adjust it and mount it. So all that stuff is very, very useful. This is a couple of, actually I think this is one plate to help you with your mounting systems and things like that. I didn't have to use this. I put this thing on top of a Canic, and I had plenty of plates in the box from the Canic, so I had everything I needed. It came with 2 batteries. This is a spare battery. It came with a nice little cover. If you had the opportunity to cover it, this cover wouldn't fit in my case with it on the pistol, so that is what it looks like, and it fits on there pretty good. When I get it out, I'll slide it on there and let you see. And then it had an actual rail mounting system. So if you want to put this thing on top of an AR or something like that, you can do the same thing. So it would put in the rail right there on top of your pick rail, and it's all good to go, and you can tighten it all up. So let me get this pistol out and show you what this thing looks like, show you the dot, the settings, and tell you all about that. All right, so I mounted this particular red dot on top of my Canic TP9 SFX. So first of all, gun is clear, no magazine, nothing in the chamber. So this thing looks really nice on here. The only thing so far that I have not liked about it at all, which is not really a big deal, is that you can't co-witness with your front sight. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but no big deal. So you can see your dot there, it's pretty clear. Several different settings. I think it's got 10 settings on it. When I sighted this thing, it was super easy to sight. I mean, I had it zeroed within, I don't know, maybe 5-6 shots, and it's done really well ever since. For what this thing is, I think that it is well worth the money. I hadn't had any issues out of it. I'm not law enforcement, I'm not, Army, I'm not security, I'm not any of that stuff. I don't plan on going to battle or anything. This thing does exactly what I want it to do. With the Canic, we have a bunch of plates that come in the box, so it was easy to match up the plate to what it is. The only thing that I might recommend to somebody with this particular model is that the screws that came with it did not, the ones that fit my thread pattern, okay, on my plate, were not very long. So I ended up replacing those with a little bit longer screw to make sure that I had something in there to bite. But, blue Loctite, get them on there good. I haven't had any issues with any of it as far as, moving around or anything like that. The dot is pretty clear. There is a slight halo around it when it's in a little bit bigger dot, but once you put it down into a smaller pinpoint, it tends to clear up a pretty good bit. The picture on this thing is pretty big. I mean, you can see how wide the sight window is and all that stuff. So I like it. It gets me on target pretty daggum fast, and allows me to keep the target in the sight window so that follow-up shots and things like that will come with it pretty quick. So I wanted to swap up to this angle. You can tell some of these have different color windows in there. I know that I've heard other people talk about that color can affect the vision of it during the daytime, sun's bright or whatever. But on the other side of it, it looks blue when you're looking through there. So you're going to get this kind of orangish yellow from that side, but when you're looking through there, it's kind of blue. So I have really enjoyed it thus far. I am a very novice shooter. I don't do competition shooting. I don't do anything like that. I'm just a gun enthusiast. So, you know, I wanted to have something like this. This is not a gun that I carry. This is a plinking gun for me. This is a whole lot of gun to carry if you were to do that. But for me, I get out and I shoot with my 2 sons quite a bit, and I wanted to have a red dot. So I went out and I did a budget red dot, and I wasn't going to do a video on this, but I decided to go ahead and do it because I have enjoyed it so much, and it is rugged and durable thus far. I mean, trust me, this is around a farm, and when we go shoot that day, I put this thing in the holster and it stays on me for the rest of the day. I guess some of the biggest things about this, so it is shake awake, so your battery life on this thing is pretty hefty. You know, it's not, you hear a lot of these guys on other videos talk about being able to rack this pistol off of the glass. You can look at it and the glass does not protrude from the housing there. So you could most definitely do that. I'm not that guy, so I'm not gonna scuff my stuff up just to show you. But you could. So anyhow, really nice, great for budget. If you are looking to get into something like this just because you want one, I don't think this is a bad option. I don't think you can go wrong here. I think that you slap this thing on here, you go out and you have a ton of fun with it, and if you tear it up, it wasn't so daggum expensive, and you can just buy yourself another one. But anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Go check out the Cvlife Wolf Covert red dot. There is going to be a link, Amazon link in the description down below. You can go down there and pick this thing up, take you right to it. So check that out and get out there and have fun on the range.